Hey besties, so I am back, honey. It is Monday blues, baby. Am I the only one that thinks that Monday is 28 hours when everything else is 24 hours? Because baby, this bitch was long as a motherfucker. But we out. We're gonna kill two birds with one stone. I want some ice cream. Matter of fact, somebody's supposed to be buying me some ice cream. Even if they don't buy it, because let me take this shit out my mouth. Even though I know that shit sounds stupid, the ice cream that I want high as fuck. But you know I'm gonna take y'all with me, and we're gonna take oh Lord, baby, ain't nothing been coming in mail but shit from Kamala Harris. Baby, if they call me one more time or send me one more piece of mail, I'm about to not vote for them. But yep, let's go. Baby, am I the only one that hate when your kids drive your car? They don't never put no gas in this shit. So the first stop I gotta make is to the damn gas station. Like y'all, I promise you, I literally keep my car on full. And yes, my son will give me gas money and stuff like that, but he really don't like to go put no gas in the car. He'll rather sling that gas money. Well, bitch, I don't want to put no gas in here either. I don't want to stand at the pump. That shit is very much ghetto. And two, I like driving old Bessie, baby, old Smoke, old Ace in the hole, because it let me do all the ghetto shit I want to do, like talking and texting, honey, listening to music on Snapchat, making videos while I'm driving. I love it. So I'm trying to, y'all, it's crazy too because it done started getting dark early as a motherfucker. So let me get some gas, honey. And I do use my, I got a card for gas that I get the most rewards from. And then I got all kind of stuff. So let me get some gas and we'll tap right back in. Let me tell y'all what's been going on. So I had stopped posting for a while because, you know, life was life and nothing was wrong, which is kind of crazy to say this, but absolutely nothing was wrong. I felt like I was in a good financial place, or I am in a good financial place. Physically, I feel well. I have been noticing like what I would consider to be pre-menopausal symptoms. So I did go back in last month, September, and I had my annual exam. My doctor, he said that he doesn't think that I'm pre-menopausal or that I'm going through menopause, but I think so. I've been experiencing like a lot of headaches. I've been struggling to lose weight. Man, just exhausted all the time, just low energy. To me, I feel like I've been having some hot flashes and stuff like that. So I don't know, guys. This is just a lot that I've been experiencing. And I did do, let me get my phone. Yeah, so I felt like I was having some menopause symptoms. So that's he's told me no. He said that it might just be that my fibroids. He wanted to test my fibroids, so I'm actually still in the process of that. Excuse me, I need to go back for a follow-up appointment and find out what's going on with that. Because I did ask to be put on some type of hormone treatment, because I do think that it could be low levels of estrogen as well, which is also a premenopausal symptom. But other than that, my sex drive been at or where it's always been, so I don't know. But that's something that's been going on with me as well. So, welcome to 40. Wink, wink. But, yeah, I just try to get out every day and get some exercise, at least 30 to 45 minutes of continuous walking, exercising, jumping jacks, jump ropes, running, whatever it is. I'm definitely not running no 45 minutes continuously. I wish I was, but I'm not. But, yeah, so just trying to stay in good spirits. But yeah, but anyway, I said all that to say that I actually went through
at the light, turn left onto Flat Shoals Road.
I went through a breakup, and I just allowed myself to grieve that breakup. Now, when I say grieve, this is going to sound really weird, because I'm the one that made the decision to walk away from that relationship.
Continue for 5 miles.
And most of the times when I tell people why I chose to walk away from that relationship, like, there's mixed reactions, but I'm going to share that with you guys, okay? So, I was with my ex, and I'm not going to call his name or whatever, for maybe about a year and a half, not quite. We started dating, like, seriously, like, really, really fast, okay? In hindsight, that was probably the biggest red flag about things, is that it wasn't any boundaries set or, any hard conversations had about the direction of the relationship. And we literally started moving. We literally lived together, like, immediately, okay? So when I first met him, he did have his own home, which was his marital home, that he was in the process of selling. Yes, he was divorced. He had been divorced prior to me meeting him. And I thought that I met a 37, 38-year-old single divorced man with no children. And for the most part, that is correct. But in my mind, I didn't make no big fuss about us living together. And really, us living together came as a shock to me, because it was just like he was in the process of moving up to this area. He had just got out of the military. And he actually wasn't working when we started dating each other. So it was my understanding that he had some money saved up, and, he was going through the process of going into a different career field, which to me, it seemed like he was being vetted for presidency to get into that field. But, it was something that he wanted. I respected it. He didn't ever ask me for anything as far as making ends meet with his bills and things of that nature. In my mind, he already had his own home. At some point, had 2 or 3 homes between him and the wife or what have you. So I kind of ignored the red flags about things. And it was just like one day I woke up like 2 or 3 months in. He's there every day, every night. He has clothes there, but he kind of never, like month 2 or 3 in that relationship. And, well, first of all, let me back up. We was kind of on our 2nd or 3rd date. And I forgot what we were talking about. He was a man of few words, honey, but I probably was in there yapping, and I was being funny about something. It might have been the reason I asked him a question was due to like some song or something on the radio. We did have a share of, like we shared the same kind of music taste or what have you. We didn't have a lot of chemistry or a lot in common, but I think I asked, like, what are we? just being funny. I didn't even really want or care what the answer was, and he was like, "You're my girlfriend," and I was like, that's not something that we had discussed or what have you. So I was like, why you call me your girlfriend? Like, why you say that? And he was like, I don't know. I know I want you to be my girlfriend. I'm like, well, that kind of would have been a better way to say it, but I don't know, man. He was such a gentle person, nice, sweet guy, polite. He was dating me or courting me. Anywhere I wanted him to be, he was there. It was just open. It was just around the clock with each other. Like, we were operating like a married couple without the nuptials, without the certificate, without the legalities in place, semantics or what have you. So I just kind of went with it, and I didn't make no fuss about it. I had been single for a little while, and I was ready for a relationship. I was happy, healthy, and whole, as I always preach. So yep, I was in a relationship. But as far as the living situation, I just kind of woke up like 2 or 3 months in, and I was just like, dang, we live together. And he was like, yeah, I guess so. I was like, well, what would you do if we didn't live together? He was like, well, if I wasn't here, I would probably just be at his friend's house, which he had somewhere to go if he wasn't with me. He was like, I'll probably just be at my friend's house missing you. And I thought it was so sweet. But, like I said, man, I was completely blindsided by a lot of things. So here we go. I'm in a relationship and I'm living with somebody. We're in my home. And I hadn't lived with anybody in so long. And, I hadn't been in a solid relationship in a while. So I will admit that it felt good. I did feel like he provided for me within his means, which maybe he was sweeping, honey. When I tell you he swept me off my feet in the beginning, the first 3 months, 4 months maybe, were amazing. I don't think that I've had a gentler, healthier relationship than what I had with him in that first 3 to 4 months. I mean, he appeared to have like a really, really high sex drive. I'm talking about like 2 to 3 times, and that one session or whatever. We went on dates, a lot of movie dates, out to eat, that type of thing. We only went on one trip during that whole year and a half, and it was something that I suggested for my birthday. We went to New Orleans. Prior to getting in that relationship, my goal for that year was to travel to 4 to 5 new countries that year. I did not. The only trip that I took between the end of 2022 and the May of 2024 was New Orleans. I would always ask, like, hey, let's go to Florida. Hey, let's go to the beach. Let's go to Savannah, which is like 4 hours away from here. A good little road trip. Let's go to South Carolina or somewhere like that. He would always make the excuse like,
In a quarter mile, continue on to East Trinity Place.
I'd rather travel outside of the country. I'd rather go to the Caribbean or what have you. And in my mind, I was like, okay, well, cool. I got a passport too. Let's go. And then it was always wait this, wait that, wait whatever. And needless to say, like I said, it never happened. So, man, he was always still willing to do a lot of things with me, but he made a drastic turn after, I want to say, maybe month 4. And I did remember having a hard conversation with him where I told him, I said, hey, man, it feels like we've kind of fizzled here, he didn't really talk too much. He became this, I'm a homebody and this is who I am type of person. Never wanted to go anywhere, never wanted to do anything. Very secretive. Put you in my stuff. I'm sorry. This is probably the best fucking ice cream in the city. Holy grail of goodness. Butter and cream. I'm gonna put their address on the screen, but I'm in Decatur. I think it's a couple of them up here, but y'all, when I tell you, get the OG goodness and the butterscotch blondie, baby. This ice cream cost me $9 and something, right? I paid $6.74 to even park to get to this place. Y'all, that let you know that this shit is busted. And now I'm gonna mosey my little chubby ass on back down the sidewalk and enjoy my ice cream. Mwah.